Welcome back to the channel. Today I am at Netteswell Pond in Harlow. This is a local park lake to me. Growing up, this is my hometown. As you can see, I'm pretty packed in, but just out for a day's fishing, see if I can catch anything really. I'm not after anything specific. It would be nice to catch a few nice roach. I know there's carp in here. There's pretty much mixed bag in here, but I haven't fished it in a long time. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty closed in. I'm going to give you a look around and then talk you through my tactics and see if we can catch a few fish. But yeah, I am really tucked in. I've got all my gear here. I've got the umbrella up because it is quite sunny today, so I don't want to burn, but my net's just in the bushes there. My bait's here. Got ground bait, got some maggots. I've got some worms as well. But I've got my little I'm using this new rod I've got, which is a second-hand rod I bought at Johnson Ross in, I want to say, it's not far from Harlow. I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen now where Johnson Ross is. It's a tackle shop. It's been there for probably about 30 years now. But yeah, I went in there a couple of weeks back and I saw this, and it's an 8-foot feeder rod. Comes with 3 tips, and it was a tenner. You can't beat getting a feeder rod for a tenner. You really can't. And it's an 8-foot feeder, which is perfect for something like this. As you can see, I'm really fighting with my little spot here. I mean, I wouldn't normally have it this set up like this and this high and this kind of weight, but I've just, managed to wangle my way in here a little bit and set up. So I've got a little feeder on, and then I'm going to be using maggots, worms, maybe sweet corn. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to try and count them on the maggot, see if I can get a few silvers fish feeding, get a good base down there, and look at this. Okay, I've got my first. Oh no, I haven't. It just fell off. Right, my first fish of the day. Now, to a lot of you carp boys or any of that, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna laugh. But I haven't caught one of these in years. And look. It's a gudgeon. Look at that. Beautiful little fish. Proper took it. Look at that. Lovely little gudgeon. Haven't caught one of them in years. Not for a long time. But on the worm, on a little size 16 hook. And it proper took the bait. But yeah, first fish of the day. Right, so let me just show you what my rig consists of. It's one of the Preston quick change feeders. So I've got a little 20 gram feeder there, so I'm putting ground bait on that, and the ground bait I'm using is this. It's from Go Outdoors, I think, so it's one of their pretty cheap stuff. It's a 2 kilo bag, explosive feeder. Ground bait targets all fish really, and it's got a bit of everything in it. It really is quite bitty, it does seem to stir up the water. So I've got that, then I've got a bead and a little line stop, and then I've just got straight on the line tied directly to my main line, and that is, I've got a knot there, and that is a size 16 hook. So very simple rig. There we go. A lovely roach. Look at that. Starting to get a bit better. Let's put that down. Just on a little size 60. Destroyed that maggot. There we go. Not the biggest fish in the world by any means, but pristine. Look at it. Absolutely lovely. Let's get it back. Another little gudgeon. I say little gudgeon, they're getting bigger. They are quite chunky. Taking the worm. It reminds me of fishing as a kid. Proper old school fishing. Now I've caught a couple more. I've caught a load more gudgeon, and I've been catching a few little roach. I'm hoping that means the tide's turning. Not that I've got nothing against gudgeon. Catching gudgeon is pretty funny, and pretty fun from like old school days. But yeah, I'd like to catch a few more roach and rudd and anything a bit bigger. You know, trying to get them into the swim. I don't know. I'm getting knocks on the feeder. There's one. There's a knock. I don't know if it's just tons and tons of gudgeon down there. I mean, I have spoke to another fisherman that just went past, and he asked how I was doing, and he said he's had a ton of gudgeon today. I don't know if the rest of the fish are just spawning and they've all turned off, and it's only the gudgeon that are eating today. I really don't know, but trying my best to get through some of these gudgeon and get to some bigger fish. I think there's a good bed of ground bait down there now. There's some maggots and worms down there, and I am getting knocked, but like I say, I'm just not getting through to the bigger ones, which I thought by now, you know, like, you know, 3-4 hours into the session, I would be getting some different results as I am catching fish. So there are fish in there, and usually once there's activity, more fish move in, but it's not the case today. I'll keep trying. It's a bad day's fishing is better than a good day's work. I think every single one of you will agree with that. So, you know, just gonna enjoy it. It's like reminiscing about old times and when I was catching gudgeon as a kid. So it's all good fun. You can't expect to catch monsters every day of the week, can you? Especially not me. I can't. But we'll see what happens. More gudgeon. I think it is a day of the gudgeon. To be fair, I don't think we're going to be getting away from them somehow. But look, beautiful little fish. Beautiful. As you can see, I'm very well nestled in here. All my gear's tucked in there. Yeah, really quite compact. To be fair, I mean, I don't, you know, do it myself, and I wouldn't advocate it to anyone else, but the bushes do need a bit of a trim here. The pegs are really quite tight. But yeah, it's this is a day ticket water, I believe. I don't think it's free because it always used to be a paid water. But yeah, no bailiff has come round today, so haven't had to pay anything, so I don't know how much it costs. I think it was about 6-7 quid last time I was here, but that was a while back. I think I'm going to call it a day. I've had 1,000,001 gudgeon. I've had a lot of gudgeon. Some of them fair size, to be fair, and they are quite rare these days. I haven't caught them in years. I really haven't. I've had a few little roach. Nothing to write home about, but a day catching little fish is a day better than catching no fish in my book. Yeah. Well, when's the last time you caught a gudgeon? Let me know in the comments below. And what fish do you remember catching most, as you know, in your childhood? It was the gudgeon and the old stickleback, and I haven't caught a stickleback in years. that would be a trip down memory lane. But yeah, I'm going to pack up my swim now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, where hopefully we catch some bigger fish than gudgeon. Until then, take it easy. Bye.